Hey there, Scorpio. How are you this morning? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekend bonus reading. This one is going to be for April 11th, 12th, and 13th, which I hope is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I hope so. Anyways, we'll do it like we always do. I'll call out all 12 signs. I'll pull 2 cards for each. It's just an overview into the current dynamic between you and whoever came to your mind first when I called out the sign. At the bottom, I'll pull 2 cards each for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's just to give you a little bit of a heads up as to what might be coming towards you this weekend to hopefully help you better navigate it, okay? Or more easily, something like that. This one's going to be for my Aquariuses. No, sorry, for my Scorpios. Oops, I got messed up. Okay, shuffle one more time because I messed that up. Okay, for my Scorpios, come on. I just did Aquarius, that's fine. Scorpios, Scorpios, Scorpios. All right, y'all, let's see what we got. Okay. If you are a Scorpio and you're currently dealing with an Aries, I have the Ace of Cups and the Page of Wands. Okay, this looks like somebody that you've just recently come in contact with or somebody you just recently came back in contact with. There's a lot of hope in this situation right here on both of your parts. This has potential right here, for sure. There you have it. Alrighty, if you are a Scorpio dealing with a Taurus, I have the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. On the flip side, there's something that already tried to take off between you and this Taurus. It played itself out to just be very dissatisfying. You two just weren't on the same page. You didn't want the same things out of this. They're viewing you as somebody who has a lot of ideas and doesn't put a lot of action behind them. You're very afraid of things failing or of not doing it the right way, and for that reason you seem to stay in this flux of not quite making things happen, is what they're saying. You guys just weren't on the same page in that one. If you are a Scorpio dealing with a Gemini, I have the Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. This Gemini is viewing you as the Queen of Wands, so very determined and desirable. Somebody who wants what they want and they go get it. That has caused there to be some sort of an imbalance in this situation where they feel as though there is no reciprocity. Like you only care about what you want, is what they're saying. I'm not saying that's true. I'm saying that's what they're saying, okay? So this one is hit a snag. If you are a Scorpio dealing with a Cancer, I have the Four of Wands and the Page of Cups. So this Cancer is viewing you as somebody who is absolutely a higher level soulmate to them. With the Page of Cups, I feel like there's a message coming to you from them about that, or to clarify that to you. Something along those lines. Okay, if you are a Scorpio dealing with a Leo, we have the Five of Wands and the World. Whatever was going on between you and the Leo, the cycle is coming to a close, and I feel like it's a rather painful one. With the Five of Wands, there was a sense of competition here. I get the feeling it was over you, so somebody felt as though they had to compete to try to keep you, is how I'm hearing it in my head. Like they thought they had you, and then things went sideways. This one has a lot of animosity in it right now, but I think that will quell itself in time. There's a lot of frustration and anger involved in this one right this minute. If you are a Scorpio dealing with a Virgo, I have the Ten of Wands, and then I have the Moon. So this Virgo feels as though they've been wronged by you. They feel as though there were secrets or deception at hand. So what was once a very promising situation, they now view as a very heavy burden. I don't know if it's founded or not. And I'm not sure if you really were deceptive. You might not have been, but that's you're going to play hard trying to convince them. They're determined. You could have been. I don't know. Okay. If you are a Scorpio dealing with a Libra, I've got the Six of Swords and the Hangman. The Hangman is reversed. I don't like reversals, but that's what I got here. So with the Six of Swords and the Hangman, this Libra is viewing you as somebody who has managed to get yourself unstuck, to try to steer your ship, which is your life, out of all this chaos. So you've been living in a lot of uncertainty and chaos, and you have managed to somehow get yourself unstuck so that you can steer the ship out into more solid ground or calmer waters. If you are a Scorpio dealing with another Scorpio, so you're talking to yourself, we have the Two of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So you're telling yourself that you need to make decisions, and that you want you to make them from a clearly analytical, logical standpoint. They don't want you to involve emotion in the decisions you're currently trying to make. They feel like that would be detrimental to your progress, okay? That's what you're trying to tell yourself, it says. If you are a Scorpio dealing with the Sagittarius, I have the Six of Cups and the Lovers. So you have a ton of history with this Sagittarius. I feel like it's been very hot and cold, very back and forth for a very long time is how it feels. And it's no different right now. With the Lovers here, this is a situation where there's a lot of confusion and uncertainty, no matter how hard you guys try to get this right. If there was to be a side note to this, I feel like if you don't get it right this time, you'll try again. It's like you guys just keep trying. It's just you're not quite on the same page, but you keep giving it a shot. If you are a Scorpio dealing with a Capricorn, I have another one reversed. Damn it. Well, it's Ten of Swords reversed. That's a better one if you're going to have it. And the Magician. So what I feel like right here is this Capricorn is viewing you as somebody who was betrayed, and you have gotten past it, and now you're trying to get even. And it might be with this Capricorn. That's how this looks to me. Like somebody hurt you, and you're pissed, and you're going in with the tit for tat type deal. You're out for blood's what you're out for right here, it looks like. And it does look to me like it's with the Capricorn. Okay, if you are a Scorpio dealing with an Aquarius, I have the Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. So this Aquarius is viewing you as possible wish fulfillment, okay? But, the big but right here, is that you just cannot seem to get 100% on board. You're very in and out, very back and forth in this situation, and it's becoming very frustrating for this Aquarius. One day you want to be there, the next day you don't, you're not sure, whatever. You got to make up your mind when it comes to them. If you are a Scorpio dealing with a Pisces, I have the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Swords. This Pisces is viewing you as somebody who has been deceptive and they have figured it out. So you've been caught in some sort of an untruth here or deception. Yeah, they feel as though you took something from them, not something tangible, something emotional, okay? Unfairly. All right, so here we go. For Friday, I have the Page of Swords and the Eight of Wands. There's some kind of communication coming towards you on Friday. It's going to give you a ton of clarity. I don't know that it's going to be well received on your side. I don't necessarily think it's something that you wanted to know, but it is what it is. On Saturday, I have the Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. Yeah, whatever this is that you find out on Friday is going to push you into a corner where you have to make a decision to whether or not you want to reinvest in something on Saturday. And it looks like it's leaving you filled with a sense of loss and regret. I don't know. Okay, on Sunday, what do we get? The Queen of Cups and the Knight of Wands. You're angry. On Sunday, you're angry. You thought you had this locked up or situation under control, and something within the dynamic went awry. With the Queen of Cups, you still care deeply about whoever this person is that this deal is about on the weekend, but something here has gone off a cliff or something. Something went crazy here. Something that you thought you had total control over. I'm not sure what that's about, but I'm sure you'll be fine. I have no doubt in my mind you'll be just fine. All right, you guys, that's what I have for this week. As usual, lots of options up there if you want to. I'll be back on Sunday with the weekly readings, if not sooner. If you needed a private reading, send me a message. I'll get you the details, okay? Y'all go out there and have a good week. Nobody can get Scorpio down. You will be just fine, for sure, okay? The most resilient sign in the zodiac. So go take them. Go get them. Have a good day.